There may not be left a stone on a stone that may not be thrown down.
Today's reading from the Old Testament, Numbers chapter 3, verse 41 through chapter 4, verse 49. And you have taken the Levites for me, I am Yahweh, instead of every firstborn among the sons of Israel, and the livestock of the Levites instead of every firstling among the livestock of the sons of Israel. And Moses numbers, as Yahweh has commanded him, all the firstborn among the sons of Israel. And every firstborn male by the number of names from a son of a month and upward of their numbered ones are 22,273. And Yahweh speaks to Moses, saying, Take the Levites instead of every firstborn among the sons of Israel, and the livestock of the Levites instead of their livestock, and the Levites have been mine. I am Yahweh. And from those ransomed of the 273 of the firstborn of the sons of Israel, who are more than the Levites, you have even taken 5 shekels apiece by the counted head. You take by the shekel of the holy place. The shekel is 20 gerahs. And you have given the money to Aaron and to his sons, whereby those over and above are ransomed. And Moses takes the ransom money from those over and above those ransomed by the Levites. He has taken the money from the firstborn of the sons of Israel, 1,365, by the shekel of the holy place. And Moses gives the money of those ransomed to Aaron and to his sons, according to the command of Yahweh, as Yahweh has commanded Moses. And Yahweh speaks to Moses and to Aaron, saying, Take a census of the sons of Kohath from the midst of the sons of Levi, by their families, by the house of their fathers. From a son of 30 years and upwards, even until a son of 50 years, everyone going into the host to do work in the tent of meeting. This is the service of the sons of Kohath in the tent of meeting for the most holy things. When Aaron and his sons have come in the journeying of the camp, and have taken down the veil of the hanging, and have covered the ark of the testimony with it, then they have put a covering of takish skin on it, and have spread a garment completely of blue above, and have placed its poles. And they spread a garment of blue over the table of the presence, and have put the dishes, and the spoons, and the bowls, and the cups of the drink offering on it, and the bread of continuity is on it. And they have spread a garment of scarlet over them, and have covered it with a covering of takish skin, and have placed its poles. And have taken a garment of blue, and have covered the lampstand of the lamp, and its lights, and its snuffers, and its snuff dishes, and all its oil vessels with which they minister to it. And they have put it and all its vessels into a covering of takish skin, and have put it on the bar. And they spread a garment of blue over the golden altar, and have covered it with a covering of takish skin, and have placed its poles. And have taken all the vessels of ministry with which they minister in the holy place, and have put them into a garment of blue, and have covered them with a covering of takish skin, and have put them on the bar. And have removed the ashes of the altar, and have spread a garment of purple over it. And have put on it all its vessels with which they minister on it, the censers, the hooks, and the shovels, and the bowls, all the vessels of the altar, and have spread a covering of takish skin on it, and have placed its poles. And Aaron has finished, his sons also, covering the holy place, and all the vessels of the holy place, in the journeying of the camp, and afterward the sons of Kohath come in to carry it, and they do not come to the holy thing, lest they have died. These things are the burden of the sons of Kohath in the tent of meeting. And the oversight of Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, is the oil of the lamp, and the spice incense, and the present of continuity, and the anointing oil, the oversight of all the dwelling place, and of all that is in it, in the sanctuary, and in its vessels. And Yahweh speaks to Moses and to Aaron, saying, You do not cut off the tribe of the families of the Kohathite from the midst of the Levites. But do this for them, and they have lived and do not die in their drawing near to the Holy of Holies. Aaron and his sons go in and have set them, each man to his service and to his burden. And they do not go in to see when the holy thing is swallowed, lest they have died. And Yahweh speaks to Moses, saying, Also take a census of the sons of Gershon by the house of their fathers, by their families. From a son of 30 years and upward until a son of 50 years, you number them, everyone who is going in to serve the host, to do the service in the tent of meeting. This is the service of the families of the Gershonite, to serve and for burden. And they have carried the curtains of the dwelling place, and the tent of meeting, its covering, and the covering of the takish skin, which is on it above, and the veil at the opening of the tent of meeting, and the hangings of the court, and the veil at the opening of the gate of the court, which is by the dwelling place, and by the altar all around, and their cords, and all the vessels of their service, and all that is made for them, and they have served. By the command of Aaron and his sons is all the service of the sons of the Gershonite, in all their burden and in all their service, and you have laid a charge on them concerning the charge of all their burden. This is the service of the families of the sons of the Gershonite in the tent of meeting, and their charge is under the hand of Ithamar, son of Aaron the priest. The sons of Merari by their families, by the house of their fathers, you number them. From a son of 30 years and upward, even to a son of 50 years, you number them, everyone who is going into the host to do the service of the tent of meeting. And this is the charge of their burden, of all their service in the tent of meeting, the boards of the dwelling place, and its bars, and its pillars, and its sockets, and the pillars of the court all around, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords, of all their vessels, and of all their service, and you number the vessels of the charge of their burden by name. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, for all their service in the tent of meeting, by the hand of Ithamar, son of Aaron the priest. And Moses numbers Aaron also, and the princes of the congregation, the sons of the Kohathite, by their families, and by the house of their fathers. From a son of 30 years and upward, even to a son of 50 years, everyone who is going into the host for service in the tent of meeting. And their numbered ones by their families are 2,750. These are those numbered of the families of the Kohathite, everyone who is serving in the tent of meeting, whom Moses and Aaron numbered by the command of Yahweh, by the hand of Moses. And those numbered of the sons of Gershon by their families and by the house of their fathers, from a son of 30 years and upward, even to a son of 50 years, everyone who is going into the host for service in the tent of meeting. Even their numbered ones by their families, by the house of their fathers, are 2,630. These are those numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, everyone who is serving in the tent of meeting, whom Moses and Aaron numbered by the command of Yahweh. And those numbered of the families of the sons of Merari by their families, by the house of their fathers, from a son of 30 years and upward, even to a son of 50 years, everyone who is going into the host for service in the tent of meeting, even their numbered ones by their families, are 3,200. These are those numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron numbered by the command of Yahweh, by the hand of Moses. All those numbered whom Moses numbered, Aaron also, and the princes of Israel, of the Levites, by their families, and by the house of their fathers, from a son of 30 years and upward, even to a son of 50 years, everyone who is going in to do the work of the service, even the service of burden in the tent of meeting. Even their numbered ones are 8,580. He has numbered them by the command of Yahweh, by the hand of Moses, each man by his service, and by his burden, with his numbered ones, as Yahweh has commanded Moses. Today's reading from the New Testament, Mark chapter 13, verses 1 through 21. And as he is going forth out of the temple, one of his disciples says to him, Teacher, see, what stones and what buildings! And Jesus answering said to them, See these great buildings? There may not be left a stone on a stone that may not be thrown down. And as he is sitting at the Mount of Olives opposite the temple, Peter and James and John and Andrew were questioning him by himself. "Tell us when these things will be, and what is the sign when all these may be about to be fulfilled?" And Jesus answering them began to say, "Take heed, lest anyone may lead you astray. For many will come in my name, saying, 'I am he,' and many they will lead astray. And when you may hear of wars and reports of wars, do not be troubled, for these ought to be, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be earthquakes in various places, and there will be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of travails. And take heed to yourselves, for they will deliver you up to Sanhedrins and to synagogues. You will be beaten, and before governors and kings you will be set for my sake, for a testimony to them. And to all the nations it is first necessary that the good news be proclaimed. And when they may lead you, delivering up, do not be anxious beforehand what you may speak, nor premeditate, but whatever may be given to you in that hour, that speak. For it is not you who are speaking, but the Holy Spirit. And brother will deliver up brother to death, and father child, and children will rise up against parents, and will put them to death. And you will be hated by all because of my name, but he who has endured to the end, he will be saved. And when you may see the abomination of the desolation that was spoken by Daniel the prophet, standing where it should not, whoever is reading, let him understand. Then those in Judea, let them flee to the mountains. And he on the housetop, do not let him come down into the house, nor come in to take anything out of the house. And he who is in the field, do not let him turn to the things behind to take up his garment. And woe to those with child, and to those giving suck in those days. And pray that your flight may not be in winter. For those days will be tribulation, such as not been from the beginning of the creation that God created until now, and may not be again. And if the Lord did not shorten the days, no flesh had been saved, but because of the chosen whom he chose to himself, he shortened the days. And then if any may say to you, Behold, here is the Christ, or Behold, there, you may not believe. Today's reading from the Psalms, chapter 35, verses 8 through 14. Desolation meets him. He does not know, and his net that he hid catches him. He falls into it for desolation. And my soul is joyful in Yahweh. It rejoices in his salvation. All my bones say, Yahweh, who is like you, delivering the poor from the one stronger than he, and the poor and needy from his plunderer. Violent witnesses rise up. That which I have not known, they ask me. They pay me evil for good, bereaving my soul. And I, in their sickness, my clothing is sackcloth. I have humbled my soul with fastings, and my prayer returns to my bosom. As if a friend, as if my brother, I habitually walked. As a mourner for a mother, I have bowed down mourning. Today's reading from the Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 3 and 4. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, You are my sister, and cry to understanding, Relative.
And they spread a garment of blue over the table of the presence. And they have spread a garment of scarlet over them, and have covered it with a covering of Takash skin, and have placed its poles. Desolation meets him, he does not know, and his net that he hid catches him. And my soul is joyful in Yahweh, it rejoices in his salvation. Bind them on your fingers. Say to wisdom, You are my sister.